welcome back. Today we have a genuine barn find. Very exciting. Suffolk Squire. So this is the predecessor to the Corporation. 19-inch cut again, side wheel, motor mower. So this particular machine is, as I said, a genuine barn find. Come and have a look at this. I'll get my camera lady to come in again. Look, we've got all these bits that come with it, and I think that's probably off a vise. Don't know quite what that is. But anyway, bit of a mess. So as you can see, this particular one, as the Squires, it doesn't have a recoil start, so this really is quite early. I think it's about 1957, something like that. So it's about as early as you get with a Suffolk petrol engine side wheel. But basically very, very similar to the Suffolk Corporation. So I'm just going to come around the other side and we're going to have a look. So we've got here the early cast iron 75cc engine, and again, being an early 75cc, we've got the dipstick on the split pin rather than at the front, and then round the side again we can tell it's an early Suffolk. We've got cast Suffolk into the side of the valve chest, so you can see that. And as you can see, it's in a little bit of a mess. Even the exhaust pipes seen better days. The wooden rollers have seen better days. The handle grips have seen better days. So it's in a bit of a state. I think, as Arthur Daly would say on the Minder, it's a sorry lorry morry. But nevertheless, it's worth doing. It's got potential. We've got an engine that turns over, and more than anything, it's all complete apart from missing air filter. So one of the other nice things that it's got that they do tend to lose along their life, and it's very easy to, this nice cowling deflector, they break off quite often and you lose them, but it's nice we got that on there. So really, apart from air filter, and there's a bracket to be welded that's missing there, and a new set of wooden rollers, it's more or less all complete. So it's definitely well worth doing. I think the only thing I don't like about it is somebody's cut these treads into the tyres, so I'm going to have to try and find a set of tyres from somewhere. Don't quite know where I'm going to get them, but something I need to look into. And what else have I got to do to it? Well, I think probably looking at it, rather than painting it all up, I actually think that if I give this a good clean, strip it and give it a service, new rollers, as I said, try and do something with the exhaust and possibly sharpen it up, I think it will look rather good cleaned and oiled rather than painted up and make it look new. So I think over the next probably 2 or 3 weeks I'm going to strip it down, clean it up, and update on the progress. So it's yeah, it's all there, and needs a lot of TLC, I think. So going back to what I said originally, yes, it's a little bit like bangers and cash, but I think today we've got bangers and no cash. One of the nice things I would say about collecting old lawnmowers, I'm not necessarily talking about Suffolks and Corporations and Squires, is you get a lot of metal for your money. quality British engineering for very little money. You get a lot of fun for very little. I didn't pay much for this. It's not worth an awful lot, but it's going to be fun to do it, and it'll be a nice machine once it's all up and running. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you to my subscribers, and next week I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a recoil spring on a Suffolk starter after my very embarrassing situation with the Suffolk mystery mower and the recoil that failed on me. So next week, recoil job and spring. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.